What's good? What's goody ton? um, this car keep. Oh, it's Amazon. I was like, this car keep coming in the driveway, backing out the driveway, coming in the driveway, backing out the driveway. I think it's trap shit for real. Um, but all right. I wasn't gonna do a weekly message this week for real. But I was just literally led. I'm waiting on my nigga to get to the crib. He coming to chill with me at my mother's house with me and Taylor because I gotta fill orders and so yeah, we're doing this family thing today. So while I'm waiting on him to get here, I was like, let me just go ahead and pull some messages, get this reading done. Since I was feeling led to just pull some collective messages. Um, we got the moon coming up in the eclipse on Saturday. Um, so let's actually just get a message in regards to that. Sheesh. Notice the signs. Um, Heart and throat chakra is what I'm picking up. Uh, a lot of us are going to be learning how to stand out, how to be your most authentic self when you're going after these goals, when you're going after these new creations that you're trying to create or birth into reality. It's going to be very important during this time that you pay attention to how things make you feel, pay attention to um, messages that you pick up from music, messages that you pick up from tones and sounds. If you get goosebumps, if you have chills, if you feel things in your body when you hear certain frequencies. Some of you may need to be booking a sound bath. So y'all do know I have singing bowls and tuning forks. I don't know if y'all know that, but I do. So if you want that as a service, it is a service on the site. Um, so just know that you do have that ability to focus on the chakras from a more frequency base. Some of you are being called to connect with your emotions, to free your emotions at this time, to release some of the emotions that you've been holding on very tight to because you've harvested them. Some of us are in harvest season, but we're harvesting negative energy. We're harvesting the energy that needs to be released. We're harvesting the things that no longer resonate with us. So when you're harvesting those old seeds, make sure you pull those weeds out. Like I got to go back in the yard today and I got to go in the garden and I got to pull out the old flowers and the old herbs that I had planted that have died out. I got to go in and clean that out so that way I can fertilize the soil to plant something new. So a lot of us right now are being called to pull things out, pull those weeds out, pull that old harvest out to prepare to plant the new. Intuitively, it's a lot of you that have been feeling this. Oh, wow. Wow. Niggas is retweeting already. Y'all, I'm not, I know that you're here. I have not forgot about you. I just needed to tweet that real quick because Twitter, me and Twitter, we've been like this. All right. And I am learning how to operate and work. Okay. I paid attention to the signs. I understand that I am standing the fuck out and I am learning how to redo some shit to make it align because intuitively I see that Twitter is a big hit for me. I get a lot of love on Twitter. I get more love on Twitter than I do on Instagram. And now I get more orders and services and DM reading or love donation readings and all that. I get more of that through Twitter than I am Instagram now. So I'm readjusting how I market. I'm readjusting how I run my business. Okay. So some of you might be getting this message as well. Taylor. Yes, ma'am. Back up. Back up. What can I help you with? Go ahead and watch YouTube. Not a lot of it. You're only going to get a few minutes. Y'all, I tweeted that, okay? It's already gotten 4 retweets, and it hadn't even been tweeted 4 minutes. That's what I'm saying. When Spirit shows you something that is supposed to work for you, go after that shit. Stop. I said you could get on YouTube, Taylor. Why did you come in here asking me the same question? Taylor, why did you ask me the same question when I already gave you an answer? When I'm working and you know that I'm working. When we were outside, you didn't even say this much to me, Taylor. What's up? Okay, so right now, baby, what I need you to do is I need you to use your ears and listen. I already told you that you could have what you wanted. And you're asking for it again, but I already told you that you could have it. And now I've had to stop what I'm doing and spend almost a minute to correct this. Okay? So right now, what I need you to do, Taylor, is I need you to slow down and to pay attention. When you ask a question, stop and listen for the answer. Okay? Thank you. That was a message for y'all too. For all of us. Slow the fuck down. You keep manifesting the same shit when Spirit done already said it's yours. All you gotta do is hit the motherfucking button. All you gotta do is just do it. Oh, fuck. With this house, all I gotta do is fucking apply for the damn shit. Your divine team, some of y'all gotta understand, you got a whole divine team that works on your behalf. Sometimes you just gotta wait and answer the call. Sometimes the answer is not no. Sometimes you just gotta like take a minute to wait for the answer. and actually answer the call. Actually take that leap. That's crazy. This card came up and I keep talking about it and it just ended up popping out. And then the yes card popped out too. So once you take that lead, what it is that you want is right there on the other side. You are like, you have to raise your vibration. You have to open up your heart. You have to understand that you are divinely being guided. Your whole shit right now is divinely orchestrated if that is what you are surrendering to. I live my life right now strictly off of, is this you, spirit guide me 100%. I don't want to make any decisions on my own. So therefore, I want you to give me the signs. It's up to me to pay attention to the signs when they give it to me. I pay attention to the signs, I get the signs, and I act according to the signs. I act according to what I know and feel to be true. um you know what you need to do. You know what that leap is. You know what is required of that leap. You know that what is required of that leap is some like boss type shit, some next level shit. And that's why low key you're intimidated to do it. Shorty, I get it. All right, I get it. I need y'all to understand that as we're on this journey, the act of not taking things personal has to be something that you literally say out loud to yourself. Okay? So like when someone asks you where something's at and you don't know, but you give a suggestion of where it could be, and when they respond with something that's like, whatever, don't take it personal of how they respond. Let's put it that way. However they react to your message or however they respond to your message, let's not take that personal. How somebody responds to you on the phone, let's not take that personal. If someone doesn't text you back, if someone doesn't answer, if someone doesn't want to be bothered, let's not take that personal. Let's just understand that people just need their space. Let's just understand that somebody might be frustrated in the moment, and that frustration, they're not meaning to take it out on you. It's just coming off that way because that's their energetic signature. That's what's intertwined in their fucking energy right now. Frustration. And so it's going to come off in a different way. So I just needed to like let y'all know real quick. That is not for you to take personal, okay? They ain't got shit to do with you. That's everything to do with whatever they got going on in that current moment. And, don't hold it against them either. Don't hold grudges. Just accept that that's how they responded. And you choose not to take it personal. By you choosing not to take it personal, you're actually freeing yourself from a lot of self-judgment when you react that way. Because let's not act like we don't all do it. Okay? So, that's that little channeled bit. Because that's my biggest challenge with my niggas. Learning how to not take him personal, his response and his reactions personal. Because he is a short fuse. And it could easily be like, what the fuck I do to you? Because that's how I used to be in the beginning. Like, damn, my bad. And he'd be like, why you say that? And I'm like, cause you sound like you was frustrated with me. He was like, I wasn't frustrated with you. I was frustrated, but I wasn't frustrated with you. And he was like, you can't take that personal. And it was like him saying it, I went back timelines and was like, damn, I do this in every fucking relationship. I always think somebody bad at me. Why the fuck I always think somebody bad at me? I completely took the focus off of him and his reactions and was able to see like, nah, baby girl, you do low key, high key, always take things really, really personal, and you always feel like somebody's mad at you. Why? So I had to sit with it. I, as a child, stayed getting in trouble because my mom was often frustrated. My mom takes her frustration out on people really, really bad. And so I grew up the only child, her going through different divorces, different marriages that were not successful, not healthy. So it was a lot of toxic, like, Candace, I told you, da, 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 da. And you would just randomly be getting yelled at and cussed out for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So I still am working through that trauma. I've noticed that I also do that with Taylor. I probably did it on the video. Some of y'all might be like, damn, she got a little frustrated. So I'm realizing this so I can I'm realizing how to not take so much of other people's frustration on as my own, because I know that I can transmute it. But the problem has been that I want to transmute the energy and give it back to them in the form of love, but they don't know how to receive love yet. So when I try to give it to them, it's rejected and then I'm hurt. So that whole cycle of that inner child trauma, that inner child wound that shows up and plays back and forth, it can become a more consistent thing based off of how you take things personal and make assumptions off of what you just told yourself. So, for example, I would think that someone's mad at me, so therefore I would automatically assume that something was about to happen. We were either going to argue, I was going to get in trouble, I was going to get hit, I'm going to get it, whatever. So that's just a little tidbit. Whatever. At this point, y'all, I'm getting I'm a little, I don't want to say high, but I don't want to say distracted either, but like I'm clouded. And the thing that's crazy about me being clouded is this card came out. Don't let your past hold you back. The South Node. It's like your clouded judgment based off of like previous experiences. Like I was just saying, like the past has clouded me from being able to recognize and see that the person's frustration has nothing to do with me. He just frustrated because he can't find the blunt splitter. And in all reality, he probably just broke the shit down by the time I responded. So he like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't. But if we were to have a conversation, I would then explain, but I didn't know that you looked in those places. I could have assumed that you looked in those places. And, we could have whatever. I'm saying this to say you get lost in your point when you let the past influence the future. That Summer Walker song "Bitter," she's talking about London Baby Mama, and it's a part in the song where she says, "Just because y'all got a past, that don't mean y'all got a future." Just because your past was your past don't mean your past is coming with you in your future. Sit on that shit. Mad at me, mad at my nigga. Mad at the fact he ain't with you. Mad at the fact that it's me. This shit bigger than me and you alone. So why you putting on for the shade room insta? Bitch should be looking for attention. Bitter baby mama. Yeah, I can't stand a fucking bitter baby mama. Oh, I can't stand no bitter baby mama. Y'all do realize, to all the women with children, if you and your child's father are not together, please understand from experience, okay? From experience. And this is experience of someone that was physically abused, mentally abused in so many different ways and levels, okay, by this man, manipulated, isolated, fucking lied to the police while he went out to cheat on me. Like, just crazy fucking shit, okay? Put me out on the side of the highway. Like, this man literally drug me down the steps, 3 flights of concrete steps by my feet. So when I say it's so much easier when you just handle the shit on your own. Don't get caught in this mindset of, because that's the father, he has to do this shit. No, that child is gonna have the right people, because it takes a village to raise a child. It does not take the parents. Think about all the people that are famous, all the people that are successful, all the people that people idolize. Most of those people were not raised by their parents. Young Dolph, his mom and daddy was crackhead. He lived with them, but he was raised by his grandparents. He taught himself. He made something out of himself. He didn't use it as an excuse. He didn't use it as a way to stay stagnant. So these men, yes, they have responsibilities. However, it is not for you to hold him accountable for that responsibility. Because you also have a responsibility. And I'm going to be all the way 100. Regardless, and you already know because half of y'all was already with the niggas. So you know that even when y'all was together, you was pulling most of the weight for that child. So if you was already pulling most of the weight then why the fuck does it matter if you're pulling most of the weight now? See, it's a beautiful ending to the story. It's a beautiful... Think about any book or any movie you done watched. It always starts off with them as a family. They break up some kind of way. She meets somebody. This person ends up being a better father than the father could have ever possibly been. I'm just saying. Stop trying to force these men to do and be what you want them to be. Stop trying to control these men. The moment women stop controlling men is the moment that men can fucking lead. And if you're not attracting a man that can lead, then therefore there's something within you that is giving off the energy that's attracting that type of man. So we need to raise that. And we need to start calling in and being more intentional about manifesting somebody and attracting somebody that is going to be capable of leading. If you want someone to lead, then say that shit. All right, y'all? Cause that little I don't know where that little tidbit came from, but she came popping. All right, so I don't know if somebody's got some man shit going on. But especially as Black women, we gotta stop saying that we want our Black men to lead and then trying to control our Black men. Yeah. Bitch, you controlling how he lead. How the fuck that work? Y'all, these tweets is popping today. How many minutes are we in? 29 minutes? I looked at that at 29:11. So 9:11 is what I'm picking up. 9:11. The sirens is coming. They coming. And that's crazy. The energy is gaining momentum. Don't let the past hold you back because the conclusions are coming in. You're good enough. You're more than capable. This is giving me Virgo and Gemini energy. Y'all just have to start communicating more effectively with what it is that you want to call in. You have to be a little bit more intentional about what it is that you really want to call into your life at this time. With how you want to use this energy, what you want to release. As the energy is gaining momentum, slow down. You know what I'm saying? Don't move so fast. Don't be so quick to like yeah, slow down as the energy is gaining momentum. Like just like fucking breathe. Breathe, bitch. I need some sugar. I need some sugar. Hold on, y'all. I more recently, I went out to dinner with some friends last night. They was talking about health and shit. And it's been on my brain all day today. And I am noticing there's like times where my hands will start shaking. I don't know if you can't see it, but sometimes I feel like some of y'all have noticed it because I feel like somebody's asked me before, like, why your hands be shaking. My hands have done this honestly my whole life. Okay. And the older I get, the more I think it's anxiety. But I also don't eat as good as I should. Because it's 3:22. I've been up since 7:15. I've had 2 bottles of water and an orange. And this. And some coffee. And I've done one-on-ones. So I guess I need to eat a little bit better.
Hey, I just tapped into the Zoom meeting and it's just me in there, so I'm not really sure what's happening, but maybe try calling me on here.
I'm about to go ahead and wrap up this reading. This is honestly a repeat of what I just said, so I'm cool with wrapping up here. It's just basically saying surrender to silence, surrender to defensiveness, surrender to setting limits, and surrender to non-action. Overall energy being surrendered to joy. You got to be intentional with what you manifest. You got to be intentional with what you speak over your life, what you speak into your life. You have to also be focused on focusing on how you react and how you can shift it more into a more calm response. How you can create more healthy boundaries. How you can start just saying no. Just simply saying no when you want to say no. It's going to be important for you too right now to, like I had said before, when you feel your emotions getting riled up, like when I was talking about that anxiety, how I just took a minute and ate some sugar to just, okay? Not saying that that's the best practice that everybody need to be doing, because shit, that's not a good practice for me. But just right now, understanding what is going to work for you, finding new healthy alternatives. So right now, I know I need to find a new way of dealing with this anxiety, or shit, maybe if I just eat fucking properly and have some healthy snacks, then it wouldn't be an issue. You feel me? But y'all, I gotta go so I can finish up these 101s. Like I said, this was an improv. I just wanted to do a quick read real quick for y'all. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all niggas on Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So set your alarms.